Hey guys, welcome to the video. Thanks for tuning in wherever you are, wherever you're at. Hope you're having an awesome day. So today we got a 16-mile run on tap as well as a leg day. So I'm gonna hit both of those. Actually just coming off my fast day, so I didn't eat at all yesterday. So we're gonna do a quick weight update because if you guys remember, I'm trying to drop 5% body fat this month. Started at around 13%, hoping to get closer to the 8% range. So again, I started at between 184 and 186 pounds. So I'll show you guys the update right now on the scale. Keep in mind that again, I did fast yesterday, so I will be a little bit lighter than I actually am because I will have minimal water weight. But more than that, I'm running on an empty stomach here. So we'll go ahead and show you this the weight update. So weight is currently about 179 pounds. So I'd say definitely on the right track with that. 179, I'm happy, I'll take it. So right now, go grab a breakfast, carb up a bit. I'll show you guys what I'm doing, what I eat before a long run. Like I said, it's a 16 miler today, so I gotta make sure I have adequate fuel. So I'll see you guys in the kitchen. All right, so the first thing I do every morning, I have 3 different supplements that I take. Obviously, there's just a multivitamin there, and then you see the whey, and then green superfood. Basically, obviously, you guys know with whey, it's protein. Vitamin is a good source of those vitamins and minerals that your body needs every day, but we usually can't get. And then a green superfood just to ensure that I'm getting all the vegetable nutrients that I need in a given day, pretty much right off the bat. So I put that into a shake, blend that up. All right, so now we're gonna get into my breakfast. Gonna do 4 egg whites today with the usual mushrooms, a little bit of a Fiber One sandwich roll. So I'm gonna have 2 of these. I believe each one's about 15 carbs per. So I'm gonna do 2 of those with some avocado, get a little creative, toss some salsa in there. And then about 2 servings of refried beans. This is not my usual breakfast, but getting a little creative with it. Tossing the beans for extra carbs. Wanted to make little sandwiches because I fasted yesterday and I'm looking for something interesting, something exciting to eat. So we're gonna go ahead and fry that up, cook everything, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. Alrighty, there you go. So finished product, semi-decent little display there, but I'll go ahead and leave the macros on the screen here. And as you can see, pretty heavy in carbs. We still got the protein, tiny bit of fat, but overall we want to start off with a pretty decent sum of carbs if we're going to be hitting a longer distance run. So like I said, that's why we got the beans. That's why we got the 2 rolls of the whole wheat Fiber One, bread. But nonetheless, we were still getting that fiber in, and again, the protein with the egg whites. All right, now grabbing everything I need for the run. So obviously I got my roller and then a lacrosse ball. I'm gonna do my stretching when I get to the starting point of the run. So I'll bring those with me for stretching. This thing here, a lot of you guys have probably never seen one of these. This is made by Garmin, but this is a heart rate chest strap really. So it goes around your chest. I'll show you guys how I put that on, how you train with it. But basically what I'm doing with that is just tracking my heart rate, a lot more accurate than the watch. And it certainly helps if it's accurate whenever you're doing heart rate type training. So next I got just one of these energy gels here. I'll take this at the halfway point, but as you can see from the nutritional value, I don't know if you guys can see that, but carbs, about 20 grams of carbs, which are obviously important when you're running. This has also got caffeine and some sodium, so it just helps your body absorb water better and then gives it a little like pick me up like halfway through the run. And then lastly, I just have my little running fanny pack there. Obviously, it's nice not to have to run with your phone in your hand. I ran my first marathon with my phone in my hand the entire time, And everybody was asking me why I did it. Is because I had nowhere else to put it, so I got a little fanny pack just to put all my shit in there and you know, just to make it a bit easier. But I am dressed in warm weather clothing, as you can see, because it's like 30 degrees outside. So this run's going to be a little bit interesting to see how much that cold weather affects me. But it should be easy pace, no more than 150 beats per minute. In terms of heart rate, so easy pace, 16 miles, no problem. This is the stuff that I bring with me whenever I go for one of these runs. All right, guys. So we're heading over to the high school right now. It's a high school near me. That's about 7 miles away from the beach. When I go on long runs, I like to have something to look at. So if I have a destination that I'm running to, so in this case I'm running to the beach, which is nice to run along the beach. I can find the additional 1 or 2 miles, because obviously if I went there and back, it'd only be 14. So it's really no biggie. A lot of you guys probably wondering how the cut's going, how the weight dropping is going. So to give you guys an update on that, it's going pretty well, I'd say. I have noticed that because I do a lot of cardio and a lot of performance-based cardio, so I track like my heart rate, I track my pace, I track a lot of different metrics with that. I have noticed that my performance has dropped off because of the lack of calories or restriction of calories, because I'm trying to lose that weight. So that's just an observation. And in terms of muscle and muscle mass, and then, you know, kind of keeping the size and strength in the gym, of course it's only been, like I said, a week and a half or so, but I really haven't noticed any drop-offs. I've been doing a lot of the calisthenics, as I mentioned. The large amount of push-ups per day has never really been an issue. That's still not an issue. I think the pull-ups, so like I said, you know, around 50 to 100 plus pull-ups per day, 50 on like off days and 100 plus on, you know, on days per se. That hasn't really been an issue either, because I break it up. If I'm doing over 100, I'll do 50 in 2 different sessions, so it's no biggie. What has been really tough is like 20 minutes a day of planking. That is not only like time consuming, but it sucks. So I've been breaking it into like 5-minute intervals. So I'll do like a minute on, a minute off for 5 minutes. Well, 5 minutes total, but obviously that would be 10 minutes in that case total of 1 minute on, 1 minute off. So I've been doing that, and I try to break it on, you know, break it out throughout the day, or break it up throughout the day. But yeah, I mean, that stuff, it hurts. But I can already tell, and I can already feel that my core is getting, you know, a lot stronger with that. So I'm definitely happy about that. Obviously a lot of water drinking. The calorie restriction stuff is not terrible. It's really just eating leaner and cleaner foods. So I eat a lot of chicken, which I don't mind chicken. Depending on how you cook it, it can taste really good. And then a lot of veggies, which I like veggies. I love like green peas, green beans, broccoli. I love all that stuff. So it's easy for me to make that stuff and to eat that stuff. And then in terms of obviously like morning cardio, you know, lots of heavier clothing, and really trying to sweat out a lot of the water weight that I have. I think in the mornings it's a little bit exhausting at first, but I think once I get into it, it's you know, really not too terrible. I can't really complain too much about it. I will say, when your goal is just outright weight loss, which usually that's not the case for me. Usually I eat enough to maintain because I'm focusing on performance. When you're focusing on just weight loss, sometimes it can be pretty frustrating to hop on the scale in the morning and see a number that you don't want to see. To see a number, and maybe that number is not even up from what it was. Maybe the number is just at the same weight, and that's still annoying to you because you feel like you've been putting all this work in, and you're not seeing those results. So that hasn't been the case for me for the most part. Sometimes I wake up and I see that, and it's definitely kind of annoying. I don't want to say frustrating, but at the same time, you can't lose like a pound a day. So I don't know. I guess for me, it's really just focusing on the longer term goal of it, and obviously I've set myself a goal of about a month to get it done. But whenever whenever I hit this goal, so whether that's before the end of the month or after, I do plan to you know, complete this goal and then move on, because the calorie restriction is, like I said, hurting my performance. And for those of you who don't know, I am trying to go to officer candidate school this summer to be an officer in the Marine Corps. So my performance is very important to me, and for me, it's very crucial that I continue to improve it, especially when it comes to running, particularly in the 3-mile run. I want to be a sub 18 runner on that, so below 18 minutes for my 3-mile, which I can do right now. But I can see the performance lacking a little bit. I'd actually like to be closer to the 17 to 17:30 range. This way, if I'm at 17 minutes or 17:30, I can still get the maximum score if, when I go there, the weather slows me down, because down in, you know, where it's at is Virginia. Down there, it's very hot, and obviously heat can really destroy your performance. So if I have that leeway, I'm confident that I can still max it out, no problem. But obviously got to count and train for that right now. So, like I said, everything's been going pretty well so far. It's only really a 1.5 week update, so not too much to report. But weight scale is looking definitely positive. My body's feeling good. I'm not really that sore. Been doing a lot of icing, a lot of you know, stretching and yoga. So we're just gonna keep going from there and see where this challenge takes us. Alrighty guys, so we're at the starting point here, all warmed up, ready to go. It is definitely chilly, so it's gonna be a fun one for sure. I want to show you guys real quick just how I put this on. Like I said, this is the heart rate chest strap. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick. This connects to my watch. This is how I track my heart rate whenever I'm doing my runs. It really helps me kind of slow down if I'm going too fast. That's a big thing. So like I said, first thing you have to put it on like under all your clothes, so if it's cold, I have to take everything off here. Alrighty, so this goes around like this. Pull it up. It sits like right on your sternum here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it sits right in your sternum, and then basically connects to my watch. So when I'm running, I can track basically everything I need to know with heart rate. So if I'm trying to stay in like an easy, like zone 1 to 2 range, I'm going to be sitting at around the 120 to 130, maybe a little bit more. 135, and then in this case I'm going to be just under probably 150, so in the 140 to 150 range. I know those numbers might be a little bit confusing. I'll make maybe a video at some point describing a little bit about that, but what you should understand is that this is an easy run, so I should be able to maintain the pace pretty easily. Hopefully I won't be out of breath when I finish the run. However, my legs probably will be dead because it's a longer run. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll see you guys at the end of this thing. All right guys, so 8 miles in so far. Pretty nice, pretty easy pace, nothing crazy. Like I said, now I take this energy gel. I'll take this one through at the halfway point, and then this is where I just turn around and then back at it. So quick little refill here, and then it's right back to it. All right, so we're about 10 miles in. Feeling pretty good. It's definitely cold. Can't really feel my face, but I guess that's what happens when you run in New England. Half a mile to go. Half a mile till we hit 16. All right, guys. So 16 miles complete. As you can see there, I hope you can see it. 16 miles complete. Gonna drink my little chocolate milk here. Probably gonna look like a bit of an idiot drinking out of a little, like, I don't know, juice box, but gonna drink this, head home, eat quick, just roll out a little bit, and then it's on the leg day. So I'll see you guys back at the house. All right, lunch, a little less prep required. Pretty much just one of these pre-cooked packs of chicken, the whole pack, and then just 1 can of any sort of greens that I want. One of these packs is super easy. I just microwave both of these. One of these packs is like 54 grams of protein to like under 10 grams of fat. So the macros on these, really good, really easy to make. Like I said, like 30 seconds in the microwave. And then obviously, you know, canned veggies are super easy to make as well. Some people say that, you know, frozen veggies are better and canned veggies suck. I don't know. I really don't care. As long as it's convenient and easy for me, I can stick to it. So these two are my lunch. And then gonna go ahead and head over to the gym. And like I said, hit that leg day. Legs feeling a little bit, not a little tight, but really can't complain too much. It was a nice, easy run. Legs are definitely warmed up for the leg day. So like I said, we'll go ahead and hit that. All right, so these are the 2 things that I take before or during my gym time. So these are BCAAs, or basically just aminos, so amino acids. And then this is creatine. Don't have any preference on brand. I do like Bear Performance Nutrition, so that's BPN. It's by a guy named Nick Bear. Really inspiring guy, definitely, for sure, but nonetheless, I don't really have a super preference on where I get the supplements. I just get them where I get them, whatever's convenient. So I mix those up into 1 cup here, and then I'll drink a little bit before I go and the rest during the time that I'm at the gym. So I'm gonna go ahead and shake this up. Then, like I said, I'll take a few sips, head over to the gym, and sip on this as we're lifting. Alrighty guys, so workout complete. Legs are certainly feeling it. Feeling like jello right now, but gonna go ahead, head home, grab my post-workout snack, which today is gonna be Greek yogurt. That's what I usually do after a good lift. And then I'll be eating a little bit of red meat tonight. I don't really eat a lot of red meat, but tonight I'm gonna have bison with whole grain rice. So about a serving of bison, and then 1 of the Uncle Ben packets of whole grain rice. So whatever that is, whatever it comes out to in terms of servings. As always guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you feel so inclined, I'd really appreciate a like, a subscribe, whatever you can do, because I'm certainly trying to grow the channel, and those 2 things absolutely help. So again, thank you guys for watching. If you have any further ideas for me, further video ideas, suggestions, comments, please leave them down below. I'll leave my social media, Instagram, Snapchat. Feel free to reach out to me on either, or right here on YouTube. I'm happy to answer questions, to chat about whatever it is you want to chat about in terms of fitness, nutrition, for those guys who are trying to do military after, like as I am. So PLC guys, even ROTC guys, Marine Option ROTC guys, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to chat. So thanks guys, and I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one.